Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing U.S. tourist visas, specifically for Thai nationals. Done a number of videos on U.S. tourist visas in the past, especially in the context of what's called Section 214B of the Immigration and Nationality Act, which oftentimes creates the affirmative duty, if you will, on the part of the consular officer adjudicating an application for a U.S. tourist visa. Creates an affirmative duty on that person to go ahead and do what's called a strong ties, weak ties analysis. No pun intended, T-I-E-S, ties, not ties like Thai nationals. But strong ties, weak ties analysis. Basically, that officer is going to be adjudicating that case on the basis that does this applicant demonstrate strong ties to their home country, presumably Thailand, or some other third country outside of the United States, and weak ties to the United States. So do they have relatively weak ties to the USA? Now, from prior videos, I've had people contact me over the years, correspond with me, talk to me in person, coming into the office, whatever, and they say, man, you're really pessimistic about U.S. tourist visas. And my response is, no, not really. I'm just more realistic about the actual legal environment in which those visas operate and in which those visas can be issued. But that is to say, I seem pessimistic because I see it a lot in one context. Understand, if you're like a Thai national and you just live in Thailand, you have no real connections to an American, then the tourist visa process will probably be relatively straightforward. Unfortunately, due to the nature of Section 214B, what I'm usually talking about is a Thai national who has a connection to an American, most notably oftentimes a romantic connection to an American. So this is the fiance of an American, the spouse of an American, or even the significant other of an American. You know, they haven't made any concrete plans to legalize their relationship or anything of that nature, but still they have a relationship. That relationship in and of itself can mitigate against the weak ties analysis under Section 214B and result in a number of denials, and pretty high number of denials, quite honestly, from the U.S. consulate here in Thailand. So we're talking about, you know, you want to take your girlfriend back to the United States. A lot of those tourist visas, if you're here in Thailand, are probably going to be denied, again, due to Section 214B. What they're really worried about is what's called, again, under the Immigration and Nationality Act, an intending immigrant without proper documentation. This is someone who is going to the United States ostensibly as a tourist or a non-immigrant, student visa, for example, and they're trying to use it in order to just live there forever. So-called Robin Hoods, if you will, people that go to, you know, a different country under one intention ostensibly and then try to use it to reside and eventually just live there. Now, this doesn't happen quite as often as it once did out of Thailand, again, because the embassy has put in place protocols to sort of mitigate against this issue, and Section 214B is a good example of that. That is to say, it's not impossible to get a U.S. tourist visa by any stretch of the imagination, but it's going to be very much dependent on one's underlying circumstances, and those with a relationship with an American, don't be surprised to see a denial of a tourist visa application at the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok, Thailand.